Ramble. Here he comes. All right, we're going to feature our wonderful vocalist, Sarah. Here is a tune that I love this tune. It's called I Wish I Could Shimmy Like My Sister Kate.
I bet you do.
I tried, but I'll tell you what. I can't do it anymore like I used to. Okay, so here we go. I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate.
I went to a dance with my sister Kate. Everybody there thought she danced great. Then I realized a thing or two when I got wise to something new. When I looked at Kate, she was in a trance. And then I knew it was in her dance. All the boys are going wild over Katie's style. I need to shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh yeah, I need to shimmy like my sister Kate.
Rex Slater. Ernie May on the banjo. Ernie May on the banjo.
I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She can shimmy like jelly on a plate. My mama wanted to know last night what makes all the boys think Kate's so nice. But all the boys in the neighborhood, they know that she can shimmy and it's understood. I know that I'm late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. Oh yeah, I can shimmy like my sister Kate.
How about that? Sarah on the vocals. Ernie May on the banjo. Yeah. Here's another old favorite. It's called the South Rampart Street Parade. If you are down in New Orleans, if you're down in New Orleans, which I was about, 6 or 7 weeks ago, you walk down the street, you might hear a little drum beat in the background. And next thing you know, there's a whole bunch of musicians walking up the street. They're doing a little, they might be doing a funeral or they might just be playing in the street. You never know. But anyway, here's one that they play on South Rampart Street Parade in New Orleans. Rampart Street Parade, right from the streets of New Orleans. Here's another goodie. We're going to feature our friend Eric. And it's a tune I like. It's been around for a number of years, as I have. Here's a tune called Dr. Jazz. And we're going to feature our good friend Eric on the vocal as well as the cornet solo.
Hello Central, give me Dr. Jazz. He's got what I need, I say he has. When the world goes wrong and I got the blues, he's the man who makes me get out both my dancing shoes. The more I get, the more I want it seems. I page old Dr. Jazz in all my dreams. When I'm troubled, bound and mixed, he's the guy that gets me fixed. Hello Central, give me Dr. Jazz.
Kozlowski, Dr. Jazz. Louis Armstrong, as I said before, I had a chance to see him a few times when I was a little younger. Quite a bit younger, as a matter of fact. Anyway, Louis used to play at a little place up in Vermont that I used to go to, and we used to see him do this tune with Velma Middleton. And as I said before, Velma was a rather large, buxom lady, and stout is a good word. Anyway, this little place used to do roller skating during the week, and on the weekend they would bring in the big band. So we saw, Stan Kenton and Lionel Hampton and all the great bands come through. So anyway, this one night, Louis is singing this tune with Velma. It's called "That's My Desire." And as I said before, Louis was rather short and Velma was rather large, especially in the front. And Louis used to sing this tune with Velma. And every once in a while he'd peer over to the right where she was standing, and he was rather alarmed at how large her breasts were. Anyway, can I say that in public? I guess I can do that. So anyway, he used to wipe his brow with his handkerchief. So we're gonna try to relive that moment. And Sarah and I are going to do this tune called "That's My Desire."
But there's no peering involved.
That's right, there's children here tonight. We can't do that.
To spend one night with you in our old rendezvous and reminisce with you. That's my desire.
Mine too, baby, mine too.
To be where gypsies play down in that old cafe. We'll dance till break of day. That's my desire. We'll sip a little glass of wine.
Muscatel, baby.
I'll gaze into your eyes divine.
Oh, I'm getting hot already.
I'll feel the touch of your lips pressing in on mine.
Juicy, baby, juicy, juicy.
To hear you whisper low, just when it's time to go. Darling, I love you so. That's my desire.
To spend one night with you in our old rendezvous and reminisce with you. That's my desire. To play where gypsies play down by that old cafe. We'll dance till the break of day. That's my desire. We'll sip a little glass of wine. I'll gaze into your eyes divine. I'll feel the touch of your chops. All wrapped up, baby, wrapped up in mine. To hear you whisper low, doggone, it's time to go. Darling, I love you so. That's my desire. Thank you very much. Let's see what we got. Let's do That's a Money. No, let's just change it. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, why don't you do right? Okay, we're going to feature Sarah on a vocal. Here's a tune called Why Don't You Do Right? And it just so happens that she and our wonderful drummer, Mr. Alport, are kind of a couple. And this is a tune that she sings to him every night before they go to bed.
Well, that's why I let him play my trombone, or that would be really gross. To have another drummer playing your trombone.
All right, here we go. Why don't you do right like some other men do?
Plenty money, 1922. You let other people make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? You gotta get out of here and get me some money too. If sitting down wondering what it's all about, ain't got no money, they will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? You gotta get out of here and get me some money too. If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering now from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? You gotta get out of here and get me some money too. You gotta do right like some other men do. Like some other men do.
Sarah Adams, why don't you do right? Okay, how about this guy has been pretty quiet all night, and we got a guy back here that's been playing the guitar all night, Mike Ulrich, and Mike. I said, you know what? We ought to come up to at least maybe the 60s. So we got Mike playing a tune here called "Walk Don't Run." Anybody remember that? It's an old Ventures tune called Walk Don't Run. So we're going to feature our good friend Tom on the drum introduction, and then Mike on the guitar. All right, we got a little equipment change. We're going to go to the brand new Fender Strat, the brand new Fender Strat guitar, which Mike just purchased. I think he did it just for this tune. And Outboard on the drum. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Ulrich. All right, we've almost come to the end of our evening here. We got time for one more. And we're going to do the national anthem of all Dixieland bands. It's called When the Saints Come Marching In. And we're going to feature just about everybody in the band on this. So, all right, here we go. Saints Come Marching In. Marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, oh, when that clarinet begins to play, oh, when that clarinet begins to play, Lord, I want to be in that number. When that clarinet begins to play. Jack Slater. when that banjo begins to play. Oh, when that banjo begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number when that banjo begins to play. Ernie Mae! Begin to play. Oh, when that drums begin up to play. Lord, I want to be in that number when the drums begin to play. Drums! Trombone begins to wail. Oh, when that trombone begins to wail. Lord, I want to be in that number when that trombone begins to. Sarah Adams. Oh, when that cornet begins to play. Oh, when that cornet begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number when that cornet begins to play.
Sax begins to play. Oh, when that sax begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number when that sax begins to play. Begins to play. Oh, when that piano begins to play. Lord, I want to be in that number when that piano begins to play.
evening by the Night Lights. I'm sorry, not the Night Lights. The North Oakland Dixieland Band. That's the other band I play with. Anyway, listen, if you're going to be in town on Saturday, come and see us. We're going to be in the parade. And after the parade, we're going to be at Sullivan's Public House, which is an Irish pub just up the street, about a block on the left. And come and see us and have a great time. We had a great time here this evening. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much. We'll see you hopefully next year. Bye now.